Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I have a watch me work for you guys. So I'm going to be taking my client's nails from this design, which is about 3 weeks old, and I'm going to be transforming them and filling them into this beautiful flash glitter design, which is absolutely stunning. I love how it came out, and it's just so like perfect too for like wintertime. It's just so sparkly and pretty. I took a video with my phone using the flash and it's just absolutely like jaw-droppingly beautiful. It's so stunning. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did this, and we're going to do her fill. And this client particularly wears luminary on her nails. I'm going to show you how I apply the luminary and everything from start to finish. So let's go ahead and fill her nails. So first for the removal, I'm using a carbide barrel bit and my Efile, and I'm just going around her nails and removing all of the previous design. And this was a kind of cool design. It was like a 3D like textured tweed design, which was really cute, and we did like black and white and gold, and I really liked it. It was really fun. So it's super easy to remove with the Efile, so I'm just taking that off quickly, and then we are going to work on her prep. And as always, I use the Erica's ATA Efile and her bits and implements. So if you are wanting anything from them, don't forget I do have a coupon code, which is AMB10, and I will also put the link and the code down in the description box below. So this client specifically has a little bit more like tougher cuticles than some of my other clients. So I do have to work a little bit more at cleaning them up and give them a little bit more attention. I find that her cuticles are almost like really stuck or like gripped onto that nail, so it's really hard to get that skin and like the sidewalls and the cuticle area. It's really hard to get it kind of lifted up and away from the nail. It's hard to push it away from the nail. It really wants to hold on there, so I really have to give it a little bit more attention to get it really well cleaned up. And for this prep, I'm using the Russian nib from Erica's and my Efile again, and I'm just going around from right to left in my forward direction of my Efile, and I'm just, you can see, removing any of that dead skin that's stuck onto the nail plate. And this is going to give us a really good prep so that there's no lifting. And as you can see, like right there from that thumb, that cuticle is just stuck on there and attached. Like I really have to work a little bit harder to get it to come off, but the Efile and these bits make it so much easier to kind of work with this type of cuticle. And now I'm going back into the other direction, so from left to right this time, doing the same thing, but I'm going to be pushing that skin back on the opposite side of the nail now, so that way that the entire nail plate gets nice and clean. And I'm using these bits in about 15,000 RPMs or so. Now I'm using my Erica's Boss Lady nippers and just going around and nipping any of that dead skin that's lifted up and off of the nail. And again, like I said, her cuticle really tends to really grip onto that nail plate. And so I just am going around and just double checking to make sure that it's super clean. And if I see any little bits that might still be stuck on there, making sure to clean those off. And now I'm using the ball bit to kind of polish the skin, smooth it out, make sure there's no cut blunt edges on the skin because that can cause hangnails. So I'm just smoothing everything out, getting it nice and smooth and polished. Now I'm starting to apply the primer, and I have cleansed her nails of all the dust and debris and any oils or anything, so I use my cleanser. So I've already cleansed her nails, and I'm just applying my primer, which is my Commit Luminary Primer. And so I'm going to do that on all 10 nails, and then I'm going to start applying the luminary. And for luminary on her, we use the Clarity, which is just their clear color, and I'm just using the brush that comes with like the bottle of luminary. So I'm painting on a thin layer of the Clarity, the clear gel, and then I'm going to take a bigger dollop and I'm going to float that on and get it nice and as smooth as possible, and then I'm going to cure that and move on to a nail on the other hand. So I'm going to go back and forth doing one nail at a time on each hand. And I use that brush to kind of float it down, pull the product down, and get it again as nice and smooth as possible so that I don't have to do as much filing. Now on the other hand, her pointer nail, there was a little bit of like a chunk or a little piece kind of missing out of her sidewall, so I wanted to repair that. So again, I'm doing my thin layer over the entire nail, and then I'm gonna add a little bit more product to that side of her nail to kind of fill in where there's like a little piece kind of missing from her sidewall. And I'm doing this especially because it's important for the structure of the nail. If I don't fix that, then that nail could end up just like tearing off or breaking or whatever. So filling in that side, and then I'm going to cure that and again go back and forth. Now, some people apply their luminary and then they do not do any finish filing and they go straight into color. I have done that sometimes, but really, I personally am just like such a perfectionist that I feel like I have to finish file even if they look absolutely perfect. I feel like when I don't finish file, I see kind of little imperfections that kind of bug me when I put the color on. So I always give it like a good finish file, but it might not need to be anything drastic, just a little bit of smoothing with the file. And also I do a little bit of shortening and shaping afterwards too. So here's what her nails look like after I've applied the Clarity, and it's all nice and cured. So it looks super, super nice and smooth, but I still went in and this is when I shortened the nails and just went over really lightly, nice buff, just to make sure if there are any little lumps or anything that I've gotten them out and they're nice and smooth for the color. I've got all these flash glitters for her to choose from, and we ended up going with the silver, and we really liked the silver from Daily Charm. The Daily Charm flash glitters have a little bit of hollow in them, so we went with that one, which is H61, called Suncatcher. And this is also the color that I used for the base for her nails, which is from F Gel, and it's FS50 is the number. And she really likes this color. She feels like it matches her skin tone really well, so this is what we went with. It's also a semi-sheer kind of syrup gel, so I ended up doing 2 coats of this before I applied the glitter. So for the nail art part of it, we did like that silver flash glitter from Daily Charm, but it is slightly sheer, so I knew that I wouldn't be able to paint a design with it because you wouldn't be able to see like a definite line or anything. So my first thought was to paint the design in this silver gel paint and then go over it with the flash glitter, but I wasn't really liking how this silver gel paint was looking. It just wasn't giving me like the look that I was going for. So I started using it to paint the design, like the French design, but I just wasn't happy with it. So I took that off and tried a different technique, which I feel like worked out a lot better, which was I took some clear gel and I mixed a little bit of silver glitter in it. This is actually a silver chrome, but when you mix it with clear gel, it becomes like an ultra sparkly gel. And then I also mixed some of the loose flash glitters from Magpie in the silver. I'll have to get the name of this color exactly because I don't think I showed it to the camera, but this is the loose flash glitters from Magpie, and this is just their silver color, so I added this to the mixture as well. And then I pretty much got this ultra sparkly flash glitter gel paint, which was exactly what I was looking for, so that worked out perfectly. So once I had that all mixed up, I was able to use that mixture and my detailer brush and do the design, and I was able to paint the design using that. So for the stars, I always say paint them like you would draw them as a child. So you know, when you draw the lines of the stars and then you fill it in, that's how I paint the stars for nail art as well. So you know how you do like one line up and then, you know, I don't know how to explain it without just watching the video, but you just draw the star like you would draw it and then fill it in with the gel paint. And then I also used the same gel paint and created the French design, which was just your basic French, but then we added that extra little glittery line at the top near the cuticle area. It was so cute, so like sophisticated, I feel like. So it's really pretty. And I did get out my aligner brush to add that little stripe at the top near the cuticle area because I feel like it was just needed something a little bit thinner. That brush needed to be a little bit thinner to get a more cleaner, crisp line. So once the design was painted, we still wanted to add some of that Daily Charm flash glitter because it has that little bit of extra hollow in it. So I just went over the design again with that Daily Charm glitter. So it just added that extra pop of flash glitter and that little bit of hollow. So that is like the perfect finishing touch for these nails. Now, once everything was all cured, I went ahead and top coated, and I did do a top coat that was a little bit thicker, and I kind of floated it on, and this way the nail would be nice and smooth and it would cover the nail art really well, because sometimes when you do nail art with gel, you end up with like a bumpy nail. So by floating that top coat on and using a top coat that's a little bit thicker, it smooths over the entire nail and smooths over the nail art really well, and you're left with like a nice, beautiful, smooth nail and no lumpiness. And this was the end result. I absolutely love it. It's so beautiful, so stunning, and when you see it with that flash on, it's just so eye-catching and gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I think it's super sophisticated and classy, and it's just so nice. I just love it. And if you're wondering, I did get those rings that she has on. I got them at bubblebar.com, and they recently had a really great sale on their rings, and they just matched this look so perfect. So if you're wanting some really pretty rings, or if you are a nail tech and you want some more rings to like use for pictures, I definitely recommend the Bubble Bar rings. They're so pretty. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys like seeing these type of like watch me work style videos. I definitely will try to film more in the future, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on my social media, and I'll see you guys later.